Sorry, I'm a video cut off on me, so I guess I'm uploading two today. But this is just picking up where we left off talking about just mercy. Um, I want to make it clear that the race of the woman that he was cheating with, it matters, but not so much of the fact of the matter that, for all intents and purposes, he was happily married. Had a beautiful black wife, had 3 beautiful black children, had a business that he owned, was making money for himself, was doing good for him and his family. And then he was willing to throw all of that shit away for some new pussy. Let's just be honest, that's what it was. For some new pussy. You was willing to throw all of that shit away for some new pussy. It just adds insult to injury that it was a white chick. Why? Because a big fear for black women is being left by our black men for a white chick. It hurts bad enough to be hurt and left for another woman. But it cuts deeper when it's a white woman, because then all of our old insecurities are brought up. Because growing up, the media has taught us that melanin ain't all good. You too black, your hair too nappy. You know, like it's so many, there's so many labels that are put on black women. And the one person that we turn to and count on as a refuge to being attacked all the time is the black men that we love. And then for them to cheat on us with another woman after we've been holding them down and doing everything we're supposed to do as a wife is bad enough. But when you see the woman and she's the complete opposite of you, all those old insecurities start popping up like, damn, what, are my lips too big? Is my nose too big? Am I not light enough? My hair not long enough? Is it too nappy? All of those old insecurities get brought back up because we're now comparing ourselves to the white woman that you left us from or left us for. But when shit goes sour, though, we're always the ones that y'all look to be the backbone and the face of strength when y'all are weak and going through shit. And 9 times out of 10, we're right there. Because we don't want to be accused of giving up on y'all because everybody else has. We want to believe that there's some good left in you, that it's salvageable. But in the midst of that, we're left with the scars. We're left with the scars. We're left with that gnawing voice in our heads that's going to always tell us that we're not good enough for you. And once we've made it through whatever storm you've gotten yourself into and we've held you down for, we're now going to spend the rest of our lives with you in fear. Every time we see a pretty white woman, every time we call and you don't answer the phone, every time you're not there when you say you're supposed to, you're going to be there. We're left with the scars of that shit. So the movie Just Mercy is a very, very touching movie. And I'll probably talk more about it, you know, as we progress. But To me, Just Mercy was an ugly autobiography of what it's like to be a black man and a black woman in America, even now. Nobody gives us the benefit of the doubt. When we get killed, nobody really cares. And I think it was Malcolm X that said, the most abused person in the world is the black woman. Because we take it from everybody. We got to hear it all outside of our doors from all of them. And when I say them, I don't mean white. I mean others. Everybody outside of our doors. When we step out of it, we have to put on armor to protect ourselves from the fucked up assumptions of everybody outside of our doors. And when we come home to the place that's comfortable for us, where we're supposed to feel safe and secure, our homes, our castles, our fortress. When we come home to these black men that we love almost as much as we love our next breath, that we cherish and hold up as kings, and we have to come back here and be told we're not good enough. And some of us have to deal with the repeated infidelities because we laid up and had so many kids with this. Who else gonna want me now? I implore you, men, black men, to consider the long-term damage that you guys are doing, not just to black women, but the black race. Our race is so watered down right now. We have so many mixed kids, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I have mixed nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews. Have you seen my son? He mixed. But we're becoming extinct because the black family has been destroyed. Most of our black men have been so beat down and so corroded with negative stereotypes about themselves that they actually started to emulate the stereotypes. You know how many black men I know that have a car and live in a motel? You know how many black men I know that don't have any children but still live as a roommate with a woman and her kids? How many black men that I know who can be with a good black woman who cherishes him, holds him up as a king, regards him highly as we should, and they'll still cheat on her? Not because they love somebody else, just because they wanted some new pussy and it was there. Do y'all realize y'all are destroying the very fabric that we're woven from when your actions constantly tell us that we're not good enough for you? But when shit goes south, when shit goes wrong, we're the first ones that you call. And fully expect us to be there. You got to take care of your allies, man. You have to take care of your star motherfucking player. We're your allies. We're the ones that's out there marching every time the police takes another one of y'all from us. And we're the same ones that y'all will give y'all's asses to and tell us to kiss it. And break our hearts. And leave us broken. I want y'all to think about that. And we will talk more later on in the week, perhaps. I'm thinking about doing some more episodes throughout the week because I don't feel like I'm giving enough content, especially in the beginning while I'm trying to build up my fan base. So I'm thinking about doing some more content. Besides, I have a lot to freaking talk about, and I don't feel like the amount of time allotted is enough. So yeah, y'all let me know if y'all interested in seeing more than one video from me a week. And as I always, take care of yourself, wash your hands, wear masks when you fucking these men, and wear condoms when you fucking these strangers. I'll see y'all next week.